haven't had the greatest couple of days, had we, Tom? Is it going to get any better today?
Oh, Pete, that's a good question, actually, because the futures are only pointing to a modest improvement today, up by around 0.1%. The challenge is that we have seen quite a sizable move higher for US markets last night. For example, at the moment, we've got the S&P 500 up by 1%. The NASDAQ is up by 1.2%. And that gain, despite the fact that we've seen a bag of inflation figures that have sent some different signals to the market. So on the one hand, the February inflation figures are the core level. So this is what excludes food and energy. It's the measure that we've tended to look at closely to give us a sense of what inflation is doing. That measure came in at an annualized pace of around 3.8%. So a slight moderation compared to the previous month, but just a little bit higher than what the market was looking for. The headline measure was also a bit hotter than what the market was looking for. But when you look at this measure that we now focus on very carefully, called the super core measure, it's not sponsored by Marvel Comics or Disney or anything like that, and there won't be a movie series coming out about it, but it does measure the inflation that the US Federal Reserve looks at most carefully, and that moderated, and that was enough to sustain the markets in the near term. Then we had some better than expected earnings out of the tech sector. Oracle shares are having their best day in a couple of years, up by about 11% on the back of better than expected earnings, and that has tended to be what has driven tech stocks higher, and we've tended to see the rest of the market follow.
Alrighty, Tom Piotrowski, thank you.